Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this edition of News2. I'm Sandra Mansing. Topping our newscast, what was supposed to be a routine hearing to confirm nominations by Governor Kenneth Mapp to his cabinet was derailed on Wednesday when senators decided to table all of the nominations. The problem was the amount of pay raises given to cabinet nominees. News2's April Knight has more.
In a 13-2 decision on Wednesday, senators held off on confirming all of Governor Mapp's cabinet nominations. The reason? Up to 5-figure raises promised to the new cabinet members. The salary raises range from $5,000 to close to $30,000. Finance Commissioner designee Valdemir Collins, for example, is getting $125,000. That's $28,000 more than Angel Dawson before him. Not all of the cabinet nominees are getting raises. Sharon McCullum, Pedro Cruz, and Lawrence Olive are getting the same salary as their predecessors. Delroy Richards is getting less, with the police commissioner's salary dropping from $130,000 to $115,000. The raises altogether amount to more than $250,000. Some residents have taken to social media in protest, citing the State of the Territory address not too long ago when the governor said this.
Our government is teetering on the brink of financial collapse. The new administration must begin to manage your affairs with a critical shortage of funds and obligations that far outpace revenues projected for the fiscal year 2015.
Governor Mapp had a closed-door meeting with the senators Wednesday night. A statement from Government House had the governor saying the meeting was productive. There was no mention of the raises in the release. For News 2, I'm April Knight.
News 2 will keep you updated on the status of the nominations. Well, in other news, Vice President Joe Biden returned to St Croix on Wednesday. The frequent visitor to the Virgin Islands was last on St Croix over New Year's, and he was again on St Croix last spring. It's unknown how long he will be visiting the Big Island. Many residents took to social media on Wednesday, citing motorcades and a helicopter traversing on the east end of St Croix. Well, the delegate said she had an opportunity to speak with Biden about 2 weeks ago before he traveled to the VI, and he did let her know he was thinking about visiting St. Croix. She said she plans to meet with him before he departs St. Croix. Meanwhile, the delegate is on St. Thomas hosting town hall meeting. Now, the first town hall was held on St. Croix, and now the second town hall is presently underway here on St. Thomas, and it started at 5:30 at Walkers by the Sea in Lindbergh Bay. The delegate is providing an update on the initiatives that she has been working on since taking office, as well as gathering some feedback. Count on 2 will have more from the town hall on Friday. Well, citing a potential negative impact on the quality of life of Virgin Islanders, the board of the West Indian Company Limited, or WICO, has suspended its plans for a new cruise ship pier in downtown St. Thomas. Chairman of the WICO board, Randolph Knight, reported that the body contemplated this decision intensely, and at the heart of the decision to suspend the Long Bay Landing project is the potential negative impact this project could have on the quality of life of Virgin Islanders, as well as the visitor experience given the proposed location. The WICO board felt they had limited information on the full environmental impact of the project and saw potential challenges arising from the added congestion on a key artery of the downtown area. Board members were also concerned about the potential adverse impact on the natural beauty of the Charlotte Amalie Harbor, as well as the fact that the proposed Long Bay Landing was not aligned with the already conceived $150+ million Charlotte Amalie revitalization and Veterans Drive design projects. Knight pledged that members of the board and the executive staff will work diligently and expeditiously with the Virgin Islands Port Authority, members of the legislature, our community, and cruise ship partners to identify a more feasible location for this much-needed pier. Senate President Neville James on Thursday said he received a revised submission of nominations to the Board of Governors of the Virgin Islands Port Authority from Governor Mapp this week. Last month on February 17th, Governor Mapp submitted the nominations of Charlene Taylor, Hugh Pemberton, and Michael Watson to serve on the Port Authority Board to the legislature of the Virgin Islands for its advice and consent. However, after an assessment, Senator James said he discovered that 3 of the nominations were in direct conflict with sections of the VI Code Title 29. Due to this error, Senator James, through correspondence, asked the governor to withdraw these submissions. Now, on Tuesday, March 10th, Governor Mapp submitted the name of Shaquan J. Hill and resubmitted the name of Shirlene Taylor to the board. Turning our attention overseas, 2 police officers shot overnight in Ferguson, Missouri, have been released from the hospital. Police are chasing down leads, questioning people in connection with the shooting. Craig Boswell reports.
SWAT team members smashed through a roof of a home in Ferguson, Missouri, just blocks from where 2 police officers were shot.
They going in the house, searching the house, yelling, "Come out with your hands up, we know you in there."
Police questioned several people but did not make any arrests. Cell phone video captured the shooting outside police headquarters just after midnight as a protest started to break up.
We saw the muzzle fire from the gun up top of the street, and so we all kind of just ducked down.
The St. Louis County Police Chief calls it an ambush.
We're lucky, by God's grace, we didn't lose 2 officers last night.
One officer was shot in the shoulder, the other in the face.
Right here, at the high point of your cheek, right under the right eye, and the bullet lodges right behind his ear.
The officers were called into Ferguson from neighboring departments to help with demonstrations just after the announcement that Ferguson's police chief was stepping down.
Tom Jackson's resignation comes a week after the Justice Department issued a scathing report on racial bias within Ferguson's police department. The family of Michael Brown, whose fatal shooting by a white Ferguson police officer sparked months of unrest, condemned the violence against the 2 officers. Craig Boswell, CBS News, Ferguson, Missouri.
Meanwhile, keeping our eye on the economy, here's the New York Stock Exchange with our stock market watch. The Dow, Nasdaq, S&P all up. The Dow 256, Nasdaq 43, S&P 25. Coming up on News 2 as we continue our recognition of VI giants. We're also reminded that March is Women's History Month as well. So today, we pause to remember Enid M. Baugh. Well, as we continue our recognition of VI giants, we're also reminded that March is Women's History Month as well. So tonight we pause to remember Enid Marie Baugh. It's no surprise that the St. Thomas Public Library was named after Enid Baugh. She took part in establishing the very first high school library, encouraging both young and old to take advantage of the world of books. After pursuing higher education at Columbia University, she returned to the Virgin Islands to help the local libraries flourish. She was director of libraries and museums in the VI and is well known for initiating the development of the Von Schulten collection that contained a unique collection of literary and cultural rarities. Enid M. Baugh died on St. Thomas, where she was born. It has been a tumultuous week for the Department of Education. Incidents at 3 St. Croix schools have forced education officials to shuffle around students, and in at least one situation, some students walked off campus. Here's more.
Many St. Croix public school students have missed class recently, in some cases because of sanctioned closures, and in other cases, parents have pulled their students out of school, citing poor conditions. Electrical issues at the Evelyn Williams Elementary School forced officials to close the school last Friday. According to a press release, rats bit into an underground cable, causing an outage that resulted in the need to close the school on Friday. The Evelyn Williams School reopened on Monday. But for the more than 400 displaced students at Alexander Henderson School, they've yet to return to campus. Instead, they've been forced to attend classes at 4 other Frederiksted schools because of a string of complaints, ranging from skin irritation, sore throats, and itchy eyes. Among the 4 schools that have taken in Henderson students is the Clado Marco Elementary School. And it was here that some students walked out of campus on Tuesday, citing foul odor. It's unknown whether the students that left campus were Clado Marco students or Evelyn Williams students that were attending there in the interim. This campus, however, was never officially closed, and on Thursday it appeared as if classes were in session. News 2 attempted to contact the Department of Education. However, they did not respond to interview requests. Michael Nisman, News 2.
Well, about 12 students from public, private, and parochial schools in the territory will be competing for the Virgin Islands Territorial Spelling Bee Championship beginning at 9:45 a.m. on Friday at the John H. Whitson Junior High School Auditorium. St. Thomas St. John District finalists who will contend for the Territorial Championship are first place Arnett Christopher, Joseph Gomez Elementary School, second place Anushka Chirandani, VI Montessori School and International Academy, third place Micah Hughes, Moravian School, fourth place Rachel Nelson, BCB Middle School, fifth place Naheem Modeste Gift Hill School, and sixth place Tashai Israel Adelita Cancran Junior High. St. Croix District, 6 finalists competing, also in order of placement. Kane Donawa of the Arthur Richards Junior High School, Tice Jacobs of Church of God of Holiness Academy, Michaela Todman, Lou Muckle Elementary, Jacinda Dubois, St. Patrick's School, Andre Watley, Evan Williams Elementary, and Nayeli O'Shaughnessy of John H. Whitson Junior High School. Good luck to all the students. The Florida USVI Poison Information Center of Jacksonville joins centers from around the nation in celebrating National Poison Prevention Week, and that's from March 15th to the 21st. Now, the Department of Human Services, St. Thomas, was in full swing this past week, erecting poison awareness signs on St. Thomas. You may have seen one of those. The Department of Health is also placing signs on St. Croix and St. John. National Poison Prevention Week focuses national attention on the dangers of poisonings and how to prevent them. The Poison Center will host an award ceremony on March 17th on the UF Health Jacksonville campus for the nationally recognized poster contest and high school video contest. Students from various schools around the world will be honored, including Lockhart Elementary and Wesleyan Academy from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Speaking of poison, that was a topic many were shocked to see this. Take a look at this picture sent in to us. A huge snake found by a resident on St. Croix was captured and on display in Barron Spot. The man said the snake was found in the Mount Washington area on the east end of St. Croix. Many Facebookers took to the internet to share video and pictures, as well as comments on the size of the reptile. Some believe it was a pet that escaped. No word on exactly how it was captured or if it was a venomous type. There are more than 3,000 species of snakes in the world. Well, in other news, if you purchase a sheet of the March 12 Virgin Islands lottery ticket, you will notice that it celebrates the University of the Virgin Islands. It shows images of the campus on St. Thomas and St. Croix, scholarship donors, the Rycole, and much more. Now, are you the winner of the top prize? Here are the numbers.
The VI Lottery presents draw results of today's drawing on News 2. Here are the top prizes. Fifth prize for $20,000, 00851, 00851. Fourth prize for $30,000, 31582, 31582. Third prize for $40,000, 20609, 20609. Second prize for $65,000, 22836, 22836. And the winning ticket number for the grand prize for $175,000 is 33471. 33471. If your ticket number wasn't called, keep trying. One of these days, your number could win. The next drawing is March 26th. Play the VI Lottery and imagine the possibilities.
Well, be sure to stick around. Your News 2 AccuWeather forecast is coming up next.